Hello again, lords and ladies. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in today for episode 52 of Duchess Legacy. I'm your liege lord, the Godless Gamer. The main problem for today's episode is just dealing with a succession crisis. I laid out my plans, my long-term plans, in my previous episode, so I really hope you guys saw that. It'll save me a lot of explaining today, which I don't really want to do. I want to just start playing, honestly. So that's what we're going to do. I did a lot between the episodes. And there's one person whose contract I need to modify, and there's a knight that I need to force to be a knight, because I brought him in. I got somebody married off, so let's go. Let's get these marriages through. Here we go, we'll do the knight first. I brought in a giant with 31 prowess. Excellent knight material. He'll serve my son well. And then we have the count whose contract we can modify. There we go. So for the most part, we have just one conquest to get in our lifetime. We need to finish the Duchy of West Franconia. I just need 3 more counties to get this. That'll be the last conquest we get in our lifetime. And then we'll just spend the end of our life developing the new counties that I took control of here in Luxembourg. We'll continue all these building projects. And these. Goslar. Oh yeah, there's one that I have to do here. So we'll continue these building projects, get the conquest, and then just save up money, and then see how much we can save up for our son. I inspired some armor. Oh no, now my antiquarian wants to write a masterpiece. Okay. His skill is legendary and renowned throughout the world, so absolutely. I'm currently secluding myself because there are 2 plagues that were sandwiched between... Oh, no. The Dutch one is gone. Is this one going away too? Oh, okay, so we have no place. We have no place to deal with. I can emerge from seclusion. Those were short-lived plagues. Like, they just popped up, like, right at the end of our previous episode, right when I stopped recording. Maybe it's a sign that this is going to be a successful episode. There is an empty barony down here that I need to fill, but I need to wait until I can build another city. As soon as we can get out of the learning lifestyle, I will, because I want to drop this health boost. We're going to end our life in the stewardship lifestyle. Most likely the wealth focus. Four months, and then I can move my son. Let's have our spy master continue to find secrets. His Schmalkalden is all done. I can't keep up! Slow down. I can usurp the Duchy of Pomerelia? Can I? The last time I tried, the person that had the title is still in the middle of a war. No, see, I can't. I'm still waiting for this person to not be fighting a war anymore. This little girl. Okay, so my son is done promoting my culture here in Goslar. Now comes the arduous task of promoting all 4 of these counties to my culture. So whip out your mandolin and start playing some Led Zeppelin. Alright, I think my son is completely full on all of his languages. He is, 4 out of 4. Look at that. Ooh, that might be better than my armor. Prowess 8. Prowess 8 is the same. Injury resistance plus 6. Injury resistance plus 3. But this one has all these other things. I've been wearing my armor for so long that we've had events where people have improved upon the armor that I'm wearing. But this new armor is famed. It's higher quality. I'm gonna equip the new armor. I know I'm losing all those other modifiers, but at this rate, I'm never gonna drop this armor. I need some excuse to start using some new armor. Like 0.07 prestige a month, courtier and guest opinion, that's actually pretty good. We'll build upon our new armor, and then we'll give our old armor to our son. That'll boost his prowess from 8 to 18. Oh, we have a new building slot here. Let's build blacksmiths. Just one more county, and then we can fight our war against the HRE. I already modified that woman's contract before, so that's why I just took the money immediately. Can I... Oh, I can usurp the Duchy of Pomerania now. I'll take that. But we're just going to immediately destroy it. I just don't want anybody else to have it. I'll eventually recreate it at some point. I want to keep these duchies divided up into their counties just so I can speed up the promotion of Dutch faster, you know? Same thing down here. I'm really balancing a fine line here with my vassal limit. I only have 15 more limit left. So if I keep doing this, if I keep allowing all these counts to exist, it's going to tie down my vassal limit so much. But I just like keeping things like this, like I said, so I can promote my culture faster. They're all promoting the culture individually. That's one of the reasons why Saxon is clinging to life so long, because I've already given the land away to a duke, and he isn't necessarily promoting... Well, let me see. Let me look at this guy. The Duchy of Westfalen, the Duke of Westfalen. Let's see. I have given him the directive promote culture. So I wonder why it's taking so long. But I mean, it's happening. Maybe not as fast as I want it to happen, but it's happening. Do I have a book that gives me diplomacy lifestyle experience? Stewardship, marshal, nothing. I do, and this one's better because it gives me 40%, and this one's only 30%. This might be a nice gift to give my son when I eventually make him a king, but that's a long time in the future. I would have to hold on to this for a long time. If I remember to hold on to it, I will, but I won't do anything with it now. I can only give court artifacts to people who have courts, so... I have a holy man courtier. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, because we're going to tell him to get out. Alright, my son just came of age, and he got a 4-star diplomacy education. I didn't expect anything else. He's not allowed to be a knight. And he's going to be my chronicler. And then we won't get him married off until I take control of him. "34 days and we can fight the HRE. This is a great-granddaughter. Okay, we can fight the war. Hold on. This guy joins my court. The raiders of Duke Duta are a fearsome bunch, enough that I'm often thankful that we count each other as cautious friends rather than bloody enemies. One of our more vicious of his minor terrors counted among their number is Solvi, a reaver of no small repute. When he asked for an audience, I was half expecting an assassination attempt, but am pleasantly surprised to find that the ambitious young warrior wishes to offer his services. He's got 21 prowess. He's Catholic. He's not a heathen or anything. He's honest and trusting. I like him. Knights are welcome. I don't think it's necessary for me to get him married off or anything. He can stay single. I'll declare war in just a moment. We already own the duchy capital, and I've already given it to Evangeline, which means that all of these counties will just give away to accounts. And I have to usurp the title from whoever owns this once the war's over. So let's declare the war. He might be too busy fighting his other war here that he's actually losing. He's losing this other war. He's pathetic. I'm not concerned at all. In fact, I'm so not concerned that we're going to split the army in two. We'll have him do as many sieges at once. I'm just going to have my realm priest fabricate some more claims. Even if I'm not going to be able to utilize them, I might as well just keep him busy doing something. I can fill this barony in 10 months. Oh, we have a new enemy. All right, there's a new emperor, and she's a nun. Why is she dressed like a nun? Why is this... Oh, she's ruling a theocratic realm. I understand. Is this her? Anyway, we have a new enemy. There's a new Holy Roman Empress. The Empress Bishop. Whatever, she's gonna lose too. I lost a domain limit for some reason. That's okay. I'll stay over my domain limit. It's okay. We're probably going to get that stewardship skill back once we get back into the learning lifestyle. I mean, excuse me, once we get back into the stewardship lifestyle, which we're going to do right now. And maybe instead of getting into the wealth, we'll get into domain, and that should get me back up to, Yep. This is our old enemy, the old HRE, the ruler of the HRE. I'll vote for this kid. I don't care. Okay, so now that my son is an adult, and now that this war is already in progress, even if I were to die right now, my son could continue that war. Or this war. I don't mind stressing out. So let's reset our perks. I'm not getting confidence because I don't want to relieve stress, so that means I can't finish this. I don't need these anyway. Damn it, he only got one diplomacy skill point. Let's call in some of our blackmails just to get to stress level 1. That should get us to stress 2. Did I just vote for Evangeline? Was that Evangeline that I just voted for? I'm sorry, I have to check that. Yeah, it's Evangeline. He's in one of my cadet branches. I'm the only one voting for him, but I'll vote for him. I can vassalize the Duke of Gross Poland. Did Poland split up? Yeah. Poland just... One of its duchies just became independent from the Kingdom of Poland. And I can vassalize the Duke of Gross Poland if I wanted to. No, Gross Poland has the... Oh, no, the capital of Poland's down here. The traditional Kingdom of Poland capital is down here. Okay, it doesn't really concern us, it's just interesting. I have to be careful. I'm going to run out of money soon if I don't pace myself. How many times do I have to vote for somebody? This is getting obnoxious. Every time I nominate a successor, I have to nominate somebody else again. See? Okay, we're at stress level 2 now. We're not going to ransom any of our prisoners until the war is over. We're 2% away. I'm just going to ignore the nominations for the HR. I'm just ignoring it. Let's win the battle. We might capture some more prisoners. Yep. Yeah, let's usurp the duchy title from whoever... Oh, no, it's destroyed. Okay, that's good. I just won't recreate it. The next duchy title we give away is this one, because most of it is already Dutch, so I feel comfortable creating the Duke here. In fact, all of it is Dutch now. Every single piece of it. So this is the next duchy title we're giving away. I suppose I could preemptively give it away right now and just relieve myself of one domain limit, just in preparation for when my son takes over, because like I said, he's not going to be able to handle 12. So we'll just... this county isn't making me a bunch of money. Alright, there's a Van Der Linde here. Technically, he's in a line of succession, but his dad is about to die. This guy, he's going to die soon, and then pass this county title to his son, first son right here, and then he'll pass the title to this first son, and then once he gets grandchildren here, that'll bump his brother right here down the line of succession. So, do I feel comfortable giving this guy the land? Because he's technically already in a line of succession. I'm gambling a little bit here. But I think it's a gamble worth taking. I'll just make him the Duke now. And I'll create the Duchy of West Franconia title. So I do have to conquer this, because I'm still working for Germany. But instead of fighting Poland, we're going to be fighting a divided Poland. So this will be easier, I guess. Okay, so we're at... How we feeling? We're not feeling good anymore. The time is upon us. We did get Know Thyself, so the game will warn us. Not trying to vassalize anybody. Let's call in all the hooks that we have, even the ones on family members. Unless I can modify a contract. Ooh, this guy, I can modify his contract. But I'm going to lose all these hooks, so let's get all the money we can out of it. everything. I think that's a duchy right there. Prussia? Oh no, I need 2 more counties for this. I need these 2. Maybe I could get that done? That would be another duchy today. Scandinavia is still clinging on. It's been an empire for a really long time. I don't want to go to stress level 3. 2 is just fine. So I'll do this. Why is my wife skipping out on our... probably my last groveling session? There we go. Dutch is finally starting to spread in Pomerania. It's not going to spread in Polabia because these are the two foreign dukes that we vassalized. And now, as a result of that, I can't spread my culture here unless I get a Dutch person on the throne of these duchies. But that's okay. All we want is we want Pomerania to be Dutch. And then maybe some other counties here, or other duchies here. I can fabricate or I can pay for a strong hook against my heir? No, that's not necessary. I'm gonna mess with his beard. I think we're done with all of our building projects. Oh, maybe one right here. No, we still have a few more to go. Liège is done. I can get another one? He's telling me again. No, I don't want to... Strong hook against my son. What's the point? Alright, we can fight Lithuania. Let's check their alliances. This is another county I'm going to be able to give away and relieve myself of. To get my domain limit down to a place where my son can handle it. I have a truce with them still? A year. Okay, if we live that long, I'll declare the war. I won't isolate the capital or seclude myself unless the plague gets over this way. This might be a good chance to take some of this highly developed land away from West Franconia. Or West Francia. We're going to have to butt heads at some point, eventually. But I do outnumber them in terms of forces. They have a mediocre alliance with Aragon. Forget it. We'll start trying to get Schleswig. I only need 2 more counties for this, because I have a claim for this. We just need 2 claims. If I can get it done in my lifetime, I will. I'm surprised I'm still alive, because I'm doing everything I can to not live. We have a new alliance with the King of Polabia. This is the guy that I got into a matrilineal marriage with my my granddaughter, and they've already produced a son. So we're gonna get Vangelins on the throne of Polabia. We're still waiting for Carpathia because this guy's living for a long time. Once he dies, his son will take over, and then his children, who are Vangelins, will be on that throne. Galicia Volhynia, we're just waiting for this ruler to die, and then Evangelind will sit on the throne. Uh-oh, the plague is spreading along the Elbe. Let's check our truce with Lithuania. 7 months. We can begin the construction of the city in this empty barony now. She's my guest? I don't care. We're immediately telling her to get out. I don't want a leper in here. She's gonna scare the kids. Speaking of kids, do we have kids to educate? We do. We have a great-granddaughter that is telling us what she wants to do. She wants to be a stewardship education. Our realm is so big that pretty much there's going to be a plague going on in our realm at all times, I feel like. Like, there's going to be a plague going on somewhere, you know. The guy that I created the duchy, his son is already the duke. How did he get himself killed? Did he die in the plague? He died in a tournament. It's a good thing I chose a guy with a son. But now I can modify his son's contract. I'm gonna get forced partition into his contract now. Let's see if I can arrange a marriage for him. I don't know how far. I might have to do like a weird alliance or a weird marriage. How close are they related? They're not so closely related that there's a risk of their children being inbred. They're the same age essentially. Her dad is one of my counts. Is she in a line of succession? Is there a risk of her getting land? No, she has brothers. So yeah, this is a safe marriage to do. I want this duchy to stay in the hands of Van Der Linde, so I need to give him the best wife that I can. Oh, and I just lost my dog, which was a health boost. Wasn't my dog giving me a health boost too? Now he's gone. Three months. Halfway to our next legacy. My wife died before me? Well, I'm right behind you, wifey. I'm right behind you. Okay, our truce is over. Let's get this other war done now. How many men does he have in his army? 5,000? I can just raise my men-at-arms. That's all I'll need. We won't raise the entire army. I'm gonna stop finding secrets. I don't need to do that anymore. Alright, at this rate, my ruler's gonna survive till the end of the episode. Come on, man. I mean, that's fine, but I made a prediction and I don't want to be wrong. And, like, literally, we've been stressing out for so long. We've been at stress level 2 for, like, years now. And it's a good thing we relieved ourselves of the extra county, because once my wife died, my domain limit went down. I'm gonna siege one more, maybe we'll get a prisoner. And I seized an artifact, too. Look at my... Now my Ankylosaurus is a really long tail, so it's starting to not look like an Ankylo anymore. Let's make sure there are no theocracies over here. There aren't. We'll give trousseau to a dynasty member. His spouse is his liege. Which means that if I land him, his son, because his son's gonna inherit. I don't know, her sister's gonna inherit. Alright, we'll just avoid that guy completely. He has a son, a secure line. His skills are really nice. He is a Vanderlyn. He's in my cadet branch. He's not, like, literally in my direct family. He's in one of my cadet branches, but it doesn't matter. I hope his wife doesn't die, but he did have a son. How's my vassal limit doing? 42 out of 50. I don't have a hook on this kid, so I can't modify his contract. That's okay. Dutch has continued to spread over here. This son would be a better chancellor. His diplomacy is way better than his stewardship is. And then this guy will be my steward. It's probably not worth it to befriend him, but I'm going to do it anyway. my great-grandson is already the king of Sorbia. So now Dynasty of Many Crowns should be 2 out of 10. But that's pretty not safe for a little child to be... If something bad happens to him before he can have children, his sister's going to take over, and his sister might get pulled into a patrilineal marriage. If only I could bring him into my court. If only I could bring him in and protect him. Alright, we'll keep an eye on that. If that ends up falling through and Evangeline loses the throne, we'll just conquer the kingdom and put a dynasty member on the throne there the old-fashioned way. We're 3 months away from being able to finish this other duchy, the one that's in Denmark. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, all the important building projects are done, so my son doesn't have to build anything. At least until we get the next innovation that allows us to upgrade our castles to the next level. We're declaring this war on Scandinavia for the Duchy of Schleswig. They're already in the middle of a war, and they're losing. He's also dealing with an uprising. He's allied with Carpathia. We would have to call them in first. Okay. Let's do it. Alright, give my men-at-arms a second to rest. Alright, no more claim fabrications. I'm done. I don't want to be tempted to fight more wars as this guy. We're gonna have to pull out all the stops and summon our entire army, and we have to immediately call in Carpathia before they can. Oh, did he call him in first? Does he get precedence? Yeah, he got him first. Okay, what's Carpathia's strength? 13,000? I think we can win this war before Carpathia even gets into the theater. Oh, I died. Okay, we're going to continue as our son. We're going to have a lot to do, but let's focus on this war first. At least we got the war declared. He has 7 domain limit. Alright, let's get the Chancellor. Let's get everybody in their position first. Right, now you can start fabricating claims, Realm Priest. Ooh. The Duchy of Gross-Polen just lost all this land, and it's broken up into all of its counties. That's an obvious place to start fabricating claims. Okay, I'm glad he started going down the right tree in the diplomacy lifestyle, but we're not starting in the diplomacy lifestyle with him. We're starting in the stewardship lifestyle. I need to finish the architect tree so I can improve my domain limit. I'm going to get a wife at some point as well, and if she's helping me manage my domain, she should be able to get me up. I need at least 10 domain limit. But we're going to stay over our domain limit until I get a wife. We can keep all of our artifacts on display. I'm going to give this old armor to somebody lucky. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off on doing a grand wedding, because that's what I'm going to get married immediately. But we'll save that for the beginning of the next episode, because I want to wrap this one up. We're about to hit an hour, and that'll be timed perfectly with the end of this war. I don't see any Carpathian forces. Oh no, they're already up here. 7,000 men here. That was quick. Oh no, there's another army right here. 5,000 here. Okay, let's fight them while they're piecemeal. Excellent. No theocracies or anything. Okay, lords and ladies, forgive me if I just kind of wrap this one up, because we just hit an hour, and I don't want an excuse to keep playing and then have something bad happen, because that notoriously happens. So what we're going to do is we're just going to wrap this up. I'll manage the realm between the episodes. We're going to be over our domain limit for a little bit longer, but I'll find myself a nice marriage. I'll arrange a grand wedding. We'll have that to look forward to at the beginning of our next episode. We need to do a bunch of activities, like do a funeral for our dad and have a feast and so on and so forth. We still have a decent amount of men. He's starting at Faithful. He's distinguished. Let's see if he has any secrets. He doesn't. We equipped all of our items. We're going to use all of the same court artifacts. I already put up this new hide that gives minus 20% short reign duration. So I put that one up. Everything else can stay the way it is. I could potentially negotiate an alliance with your brother, King Fulbert of Galicia Volhynia. My brother-in-law. We need to renegotiate our alliance with Carpathia. Even though we just fought a war against each other, kind of doesn't make any sense, but that's what we're doing. And I'll leave all these notifications up here. Oh no, we can end with a groveling session. A quick and easy groveling session. Alright, lords and ladies, we are going to have our hands full. Technically, I was right. My ruler did die, but it was at the very, very end. And we ended up fighting way more wars than I thought we'd be able to fight. We fought against Lithuania, we fought against the HRE, and we fought against the Empire of Scandinavia. Our first focus is going to be... yeah, fabricating these claims and fighting these individual wars and conquering this land before the HRE has a chance to absorb this. Poland, gross Poland got gobbled up by Great Moravia. And just don't forget, we're trying to create the Kingdom of Pomerania, Lithuania, Estonia, Denmark, maybe Poland if I can. And then we want to found our new empire. But that's going to do it for ooh, Carpathia is starting to get ugly. Big and ugly. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that thumbs up button down at the bottom. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe as well. It really helps the channel out. Leave your comments down below as well. And I will see you guys in the next one. Episode 53 will be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys.